Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ktulukiller. This is more Binding of Isaac After Birth. Today, what the hell is today? Today's February 14th. Today's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Considering this video won't be up today, well, it might. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see what happens. It's been a very long day for me. Got up early and worked late, so always fun. I was actually thinking about something fairly interesting today. I don't know what the wait. What? Why am I? Whoa. This is weird. I was thinking about something earlier today that I would imagine some other people have probably thought about at one point or another, and that is the way that cheat codes in games have really changed over the years. Oh, hey! Wasn't expecting that. I mean, it used to be like in old, like Nintendo 64 games and things like that. I mean, cheat codes were fairly simple. You know, it wasn't like... And also console cheat codes used to be a lot more different than... wow, I've got a lot of luck on this person. Used to be a lot different than they were back, back in the day. Because obviously on an older console, you really didn't have, like, a keyboard or anything that you could type, like, actual words out on. So, PC cheat codes were a lot different than console cheat codes were. I mean, like, old GoldenEye cheat codes, things like that. There was oh god, like Mario. What's that the thing? Up down, up down down, left up down, left right. A B or something like that. I mean, I'd never really used cheat codes at that point. That was a little bit early on for me to kind of go down the cheat code world. But I mean, I still use, like, or had used codes in like 007, GoldenEye, Nintendo 64 games. I don't really know that there was a whole lot of Sega Genesis games that you could really use codes for, just that I recall. I mean, there very well could have been, and I just didn't really think about it or remember it. But yeah, I'm sure there probably were for Sega Genesis. I mean, mostly probably I would say Nintendo 64 was the console that I used most cheat codes on. Perfect Dark, that had some interesting things, and some of them were just like, it was almost like mods for the game, you know, not even like cheats, but just like different weird mods, like big heads, paintball, where all the bullets made different colors on the screen, stuff like that. Oh jeez, bombs. Really, freaking kidney bean? No, that was a waste of time. Stuff like that, and then even I don't think there were really a whole lot. Maybe there were. I didn't play a whole lot of actual PlayStation games for PS1. Mainly, like, the only game that I really played for PS1 back at the time when the PlayStation 1 was, like, a thing was, I mean, mainly, like, Cool Borders 3. That's the game, and my brother and I played the hell out of that. I remember playing a lot of that. And even still then, it was kind of just like, okay, well, here's a PlayStation. Well, there's a PlayStation 2. We can go get that, and then we went and got that now. And so, I mean, there weren't really a whole lot of PlayStation games that I necessarily played. I mean, after the fact, the PlayStation being like the best thing out at the time. After that, I think I actually played more PlayStation games after I had already gotten a PlayStation 2 and everything else. Oh jeez, all kinds of pills.
Addicted. Bad gas.
What's in here? Of course. You're gonna try to kill me, aren't you? Woman. Crazy woman. I'm sort of hoping this doesn't last very long. Just me, kind of hoping it doesn't last too long. Yay. And then I played, of course I played Metal Gear Solid. I played that at least 2, 3, 4 times that I can remember. Oh wow, that's scary. I don't really know what that does, but okay. Oh wow, lots of keys. There wasn't too many PlayStation games, honestly, that I played. I believe there was Final Fantasy VII. Look, I'm not too into all the Final Fantasy games. I'm not saying they're bad by any means, by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not saying they're bad at all. I just wasn't really into them. I'm more into Metal Gear Solid than I am any other video game franchise or anything of that nature. I can't think of really too many other PlayStation games that I played, and that I can recall. I can't really recall any PlayStation game that I have played. As I said, I haven't played too many. I can't recall any of them really having like cheat codes or anything like that. And I could very well be wrong about that. It just seems like it was so far back in video game history that they didn't put in very many cheats in those games. I could, like I said, I could be completely and totally wrong, and that's absolutely fine. But I never really did anything with those particular games that had any kind of... Is that like a freaking Pokeball? I think that's like a Pokeball or something. The games that had any kind of cheat codes for them. And then, like I said, cheat codes for console games is very, very different than cheat codes for computer games. And there were, at a certain point, oh, what the hell? This is crazy. I need to be using that Pokeball thing more. Does he follow me now? Oh Oh, he does. Oh, snap. You're my buddy now. I love you. Ow. Damn it. Now, for PC games, it's very interesting because you've got... whenever you hit tilde, the tilde key, you can just type in basically whatever you want to. Or, I mean, it probably has to be certain things for certain games, but you can type stuff in. You can make words and do all kinds of things. StarCraft is a very good example. I did countless codes for StarCraft, and I remember some of the codes from that game because I typed them in so much. Oh, that was horrible. Like something for nothing, food for thought, things like that. Codes for StarCraft. Show me the money. Operation Seawall, stuff like that. Very fun. I greatly enjoyed StarCraft and all the times that I played it. But I mean that's kind of a generic type thing of cheats. Now, if anybody has ever played the Elder Scrolls Morrowind, you can hit tilde and you can basically type in and change your entire character at any point in time during that game. So you can say, alright, I want my athletics to be at 100, even when you're a level 1 character. And you can literally jump across the entire map. I did it. I mean, the scope for PC games and cheat codes is drastically more than it is for console games, and especially now. I mean, there's not a whole lot of demand, at least as far as I'm aware of, for like just a bunch of cheats for any kind of video game. You know, I don't really think they add it into oh dear God, damn it, they don't really put anything into like the Call of Duty games anymore, stuff like that. It's kind of just play the game, and if you're not good enough, then you're not good enough, and that's just, you're gonna have to turn the difficulty down. That's really all that they do anymore. Not that I necessarily have a problem with any of that, it's just, I remember there being like, I remember looking up codes for games, specifically, just to screw around with the game. You know, as I said, it's a lot different, I feel, on console than it is for PC, because PC games you can mod GTA mods and put anything you want basically into a PC game. Console games are a lot different. They're more difficult, it seems, at least to me, to mod. I know Fallout and Skyrim are two of the only ones that I know of, at least right now, as far as console games go, that you can put any mods into the game and actually, you know, do anything different with it. And it's not necessarily even that the game is different, it's just you're adding different textures and making things look different. That's about the majority of it, really, it seems like. I was kind of hoping this wouldn't take very long. But it was just something that was on my mind earlier today. I was thinking about just the way that cheat codes in games have changed and things of that nature, really. And just like especially for Morrowind, games like that where you can just hit tilde and go in and say toggle God mode or change the attributes of your character on the fly, change their strength, pretty much any and everything you want to change about your character at that point you can. It's kind of just interesting, I guess is the best way I can describe it. Did I seriously not catch any of them with that? Damn you! All you bastards. Lord. Ah! Fucking hell. These things suck. I hate these stupid little bone throwers. Throwing bones. Damn you. But no, comment also if you have some sort of other thing about cheat codes, if there's one you specifically remember from a game that you played a lot as a kid, or whatever the deal might be. Yeah, let me know. I'm interested in seeing what. Of course, I know no one's gonna watch this, so yeah, never mind. But I'm still interested to see what cheat codes people would remember from, games from your childhood. I'm very interested in that. That's because it's just interesting to me. I don't know why. Knife. But I don't know. It seems so strange, at least to me, that so few games, at least nowadays, really don't have any kind of cheat codes or even the ability to put any cheat codes in for it, It's all just kind of went to mods, it seems like, which, again, I'm not opposed to, but it's just kind of strange to me. I don't really know why. Oh, for God's sake. Best thing for me to do is gonna be to try to use this knife to kill him. Ow. There we go. Took some of my health down, but that's alright. I got it back. Alright. Man, it's gonna be a late night. Oh dear Lord. At least for me. Wait, I thought I had 5 hearts. What, oh Jesus. That's stupid. Want to find golden. Oh jeez. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is bad. Oh, come on, just die. Criminy. So I'm trying to think more about cheat codes, really. As like, yeah, or I've seen there are plenty of games also that it's like, okay, you can unlock this, and actually that's sort of what Metal Gear Solid does with some of the with some of the stuff where you unlock like the wigs in Metal Gear Solid 2, the stealth camo, stuff like that. That it's just, you play the game and you unlock the ability to have stealth camo or the infinite ammo bandana or something like that. Those are also cheats. They're very much cheats as well. But it's not just like type in this code and you'll get all these cheats. It's alright, you have to play the game, you have to be able to know what you're doing. Play the game for this amount of time, for so long, and then we'll unlock this for you. But until you play the game for... Because, I mean, in like, MGS3, I remember getting all the trophies for MGS3 in 2 playthroughs of the game. And I was kind of proud of myself for that. But it's kind of just like, okay, you gotta play the game and unlock stuff. Had I not played MGS3 100 times previous, obviously, yeah, it would have been much more difficult to get all the trophies on the first shot, just because I knew everything that I had to do from playing it on MGS or on PlayStation 2 back in the day. I need a heart. Yeah, it's really all I guess I need. Oh man, come on, where's the boss of this level? I just want to get out of here. I wish I could get that. Hey, there we go. I wonder if I can capture one of these guys. Hey, I did. Oh, not able to get. Oh, damn it. Maybe he'll stay with me here. Yay, he does. That's cool. That's cool. Nice. That's awesome. Holy hell! Do they stay with me through like loading and levels and everything? Sweet. Action Jackson. Oh dear God, this is a problem. Oh my, this is a problem. Well, that's dead. Damn it! Whatever. I just think of... I think probably the game I use cheat codes the most would either be GoldenEye or Morrowind, just because I remember playing Morrowind and like I like seriously went all out and was like, okay, I'm giving my character everything. Like, I just started the game, and if you know how that game starts, you're on the boat and then you get off and you choose your character and do all that stuff. And I basically just got off the boat, chose a guy, did the like basic stuff that I wanted, and then it was like, okay, he's now going to be a badass because I'm going to give him every single thing I possibly can. And then there was so much stuff in Morrowind that was like I had no idea about. There's an entire you can teleport yourself basically to a room in the game that has literally every single item in the game. Every single item, which was cool because, yeah, you can load up on get all armor and weapons, any armor, weapons you want, stuff like that. But it also has like Elder Scrolls and I mean, one of every single thing in the game. So it was pretty much just really cool to go in there and see everything that the game had in it. I mean, I didn't even take everything. It was just really cool to see. And then you can transport yourself to all kinds of different places and stuff like that. And that was really cool. That was something that I hadn't seen any other game really do before. That's why it was so amazing, I guess, to me. But okay. And I had a lot of fun with Morrowind. I played... Jeez. Mother. I played a lot of Morrowind. Morrowind was an extremely fun, very story-driven game, and it's sort of like every other Elder Scrolls game. You can basically do whatever you want to. It's not like you have to go do this or have to go do that. It's basically whatever you want. And I had a lot of fun with it. Whew. Sorry, I really needed to drink it. Ooh, wow. No. I guess I have exhausted all of my thoughts on cheat codes, I suppose. I suppose I have. Just basically that you don't see them near as much today as... What the freaking hell? Oh, that's cool. You don't see cheat codes as much today as was back in the day, I suppose. I just remember looking up, like, a game on IGN or GameFAQs, yeah, back when GameFAQs was still a thing. I would just look up a game on there and see what the actual cheat codes were for it, you know? Just to look at it and see what they were. And there, I feel like Mortal Kombat may have had some cheats in it. I don't entirely remember, but whatever. Oh, hey, we're already here. Oh dear. Oh dear. This could, I don't know, this shouldn't be too difficult. I'll say that. Right as I get hit for the first time. Oh yeah. This sword is, or this knife is freaking badass. What the hell? Oh yeah, what is this? It's a mystery. Huh. What does that mean? I guess we'll find out, because I'm not using that other thing, apparently. Let's go into the utero. Ooh, man. Anybody drink vitamin water? Vitamin water is delicious. That works. Vitamin water is absolutely amazing. The XXX, delicious. I don't even care what they call it. They could call it semen. Semen flavored vitamin water. I'm pretty sure I would still buy it because it's damn good. Even if they said it was semen flavored. If that's what they call it, I wouldn't care. Or they could call it dick. I think I'd probably still buy it because it tastes really good. Just saying. Alright, I need to go this way. Just trying to get to the end of the level. Really all I'm trying to do here. Don't need key, but I'll take it. I've got plenty of them. Good lord, this is a long ass thing. Oh, piss off. Bombs. Oh, good lord. That wasn't too bad, actually. I don't know what that one does, and I still don't know. Alright. Damn it. Wow, lots of bombs. Alright. Lots of bombs. Oh, what the fudge baskets? Is there a hole? Yeah, there was a hole. Alright. Let's do this. Mega Gertie. Wow. That freaking thing does a lot of damage. Sweet. Didn't even take one shot, one hit. Alright, well, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go do this. Jump down this hole. This hole. Secret room. May I not miss my goal. Which I don't know what that did actually, you know. Didn't do what I thought it was going to, so alright. Oh dear. Oh. I feel like, oh jeez. Oh my god. So I found on the internet a video that has the microphone, James Hetfield's microphone during the Grammy Awards working, a working one. And I'm not really entirely sure how all that works, because from what I understood, it was unplugged. But I don't know. It sounded really good though. I am going to be going to see them in June. And that'll be amazing. It's going to be a very good show. They're going to be with Avenged Sevenfold this year. Have not seen them either, so, or well, I haven't seen them. I've seen Metallica like 3 times before. But they're going to be 60 years old pretty soon, and I want to see them before they kick the bucket, or one of them dies, or one of them decides that they can't tour anymore because they're getting too damn old. You know? Stuff happens. It really does. So that's going to be amazing. And we got I got some really good tickets. So that's what happens when you save your money, kids, and then you can go and see Metallica and be right next to them. Have lots of fun. Oh dear God. Oh dear jeez. You stupid thing. I really hate those things, those stupid little Diglett things. Come on, game. Just tell me where the exit is already and let me leave. Let me kill the bad guy and leave. That's all I want to do. Really? Come on now. A box opens up. It opens to a smaller box. Of course it does. That's just how this game really works sometimes. It's very strange. Oh God, why? Damn it.
48-hour energy.
Oh my lord. Wow. Open that door up. I don't know what that C thing, those things do. I have no idea. I just wanted to use them because I had those batteries right there. All right, let's get this show out of the way here, shall we? Oh, what's that up? Whatever. Yeah. Ah. What you got now? I'm just gonna use this knife because this does more damage than anything I could possibly do. Alright, well, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Again, comment about any cheat codes you may have liked, or games that really had cheat codes that you liked, or something like that, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.